Unicycles are almost a metaphor for balance. You see your hands stretched out, but really it's coming from your core, knowing how to position your body. But it goes beyond that. It's also a focus, a mental balance, where you must focus. You're balanced in your mind, and you're balanced with your body. My name's Kris Holm. I'm 38 years old and I'm a mountain unicyclist from Vancouver, Canada. I got into unicycling when I was 12 years old. I was downtown in my hometown of Victoria, Canada, and I saw a street performer. They were playing a violin on a unicycle. I thought that was pretty cool because I actually happened to play the violin, and so I asked for one for my 12th birthday. It took me about a day to ride, and then once I could ride down the street, I started experimenting with grass, rocks, and logs. I was really aggressive. I really went for it, and I did do a lot of riding where if you fell, you would die. I really do love urban riding too, just because it changes my perspective. If I'm walking even down the street and I see a bench or a railing, I don't just necessarily see a bench or a railing. It's a rideable line, possibly. It totally changes the way you might look at the urban landscape. The really compelling aspect to a unicycle to me is its simplicity. You've just got this one beautiful basic thing, a wheel, that's it. And the taking away of the rest of the components that you'd normally have on a bike isn't a limiting factor for me. It adds to the experience. You don't have suspension. You can't just plow over things. You have to react. Really, that connection is what draws me to it. The lack of forgiveness, the fact that if you make a mistake, you're down. Mountain and trials unicycling is really a control sport. It's not about taking risks as much as it is about controlling them. You have to just think about what you're doing and just be in control and just focus on that line, whatever it is that you're doing. One thing about unicycles is that you do fall a lot. If you're not falling, you're probably not trying. So you take some what look like spectacular bails, but the injury rate amongst mountain unicyclists is actually pretty low. I'm just about to have a child, my first, and I think that's going to be another big change for sure, because it's really not going to be about sport anymore. It's going to be about my kid. And so I'm sure I'll make different decisions in that way. Doesn't mean I won't stop riding. I hope to be riding when I'm 70.